Hello everyone and welcome back to Team Redder's Elemental Umbrella. This is build 9 for them on July 24th, 2024. So let's see what upgrades we've had in the last 3 days. See if there's anything different. This all looks the same. This pretty much looks the same, I think. This looks the same. Alright, and then this looks the same. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll do the scrap content first because there hasn't been much in there. I don't know if there's been more scrapped content from before. I don't know why it shows level 3 sewer instead of just scrap content. If there's, if it's part of the main game, but you might want to take that out. Okay. You and I to cycle through elemental mode, select fire ability, and 1 to throw a fireball. Right. Okay. That triggers a lot. Let's see. There you go. You can see that I can switch modes now. Okay. Okay, so obviously this is an issue, but it shouldn't be W to move forward. It shouldn't, but it shouldn't even be like this anyway. It should have been like this initially, but because of this, it looks like you had to do some changes and whatnot, and that's why this part got scrapped, I think. Alright. Okay, and then it just respawned me back over here. Okay, so let's go into the tutorial and see real quick. And then we'll open the pause menu this time because I don't think in build 8 I opened the pause menu. Well, I'm not sure, this might be build 8, but anyway, on the July 21st build, I didn't open the pause menu, so we're going to take a look. Okay, options, this all looks the same to how to play. It's all in there in case you forget. Ability details get triggered further up here in the tutorial level. So let me go ahead and take a look. Navigate through the warehouse. Okay, so there's nothing blocking here now, so that's good. I do like that you decided to take that out. Unless it's up here that I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it was up here. Okay. Switch. Okay, nice. When I press U and I press I, as you can see, the thing doesn't overlap on the top anymore, which is great. Alright. Alright. And then I can always open it this way too, but it's just easiest just to go through on the other ones. Kind of curious why that's there, that part, you know, if it's not going to be used at all. Okay, space and glide across this, and the glide works just fine, you know, so, okay, C to crouch. Did a roll get taken out? Let's see. I think it did. Okay. Ores can be activated, not actived. Activated by using the right elemental type. The element type you need to use is based off particles. The orb ahead has orange glowing particles, which indicates the fire form needed. Try throwing a fireball to use that. Okay, so switch forms, and then 1 to activate this. I like the quick changeover. It's much smoother than before. So I had its moments of taking a little bit too long to switch, and then the overlap of the words, but that's no longer the case, so that works great. defeat the water enemy. Okay. Gonna have to use this because the water's not gonna do anything to him. And on top of the water not doing anything to him, the fire definitely wouldn't either. So, okay. So as you can see, even when I glided across there, I still had that problem just like I did in the build from July 21st. So I definitely want to fix that. Okay. So I do like the minor fixes so far. Use your skills and find your friend. Okay. So we're still going through this one level at a time, but it's very well done though. Alright, City Park. Abilities can be used to interact with the environment and be used for combat as well. Okay. If there was more time, which right now there's not, but if after the game releases and you want to make an update, you know, feel free to add more to it by making more forms like where everybody has a weakness, you know, so it makes it easier to not to hurt and kill, but more just like to fight, and you can get an advantage each time, you know, or maybe not each time, but you get what I'm trying to say, I think. Okay, because basically you can make it where like a certain pickup throughout each level, like you can get one, and then if you lose it, then you don't get it back for a little bit. But other than that, I really am enjoying, you know, how this is playing, and you know, this time also I've definitely noticed a big improvement on being able to utilize the switch forms first. Being able to utilize the fighting umbrella, because like I had to jump over a lot of the enemies in the build from July 21st, so that's definitely a bug fix I'm glad y'all fixed. Because now I feel more fluent in combat. I feel like I have a better shot at beating these guys just based off of that. I mean, these guys, obviously, they're a little bit tougher, which is fine, but it's like my umbrella is now not doing any damage at all. So that would be improvement that I'd make, you know, as far as, you know, give them a few more HP if you want to make them harder, but don't make them to the point where they're unbeatable, because that's kind of where I was at with that just now. Felt like it was unbeatable. I don't know what happened there. There was a glitch there, if you didn't notice. I'm glad he followed me, so that was nice. Okay. Your abilities work really well. Very fluent and work really good. So, you guys did a fantastic job with that. And then the sewer, you made it definitely makes sense on how you would get into this, because there's a thing in the floor, and then right here at the start of this one, there's a thing in the ceiling showing that you made your way back down in here. So that was done really well. Make your way through the sewers. Defeat 3. Okay, there you go. Defeat 3 waves of enemies. Okay, so now we know exactly how many waves of enemies there will be. So that is a welcome change that I've been suggesting that y'all work on. Okay, well, I only defeated 1, and it said objective complete. So you want to make it where they have to do the 3 waves of enemies to move on. because if you just have the one wave and then that's it, then people ain't gonna want to do it. Just like with this guy, if I didn't have to defeat the boss to open the cage, then why would I fight the boss? Kind of thing. It's the same thing with those waves of enemies. Why have it if you're not gonna? Okay, there we go. So this boss in the last build, in the July 21st build, oh crap, my swing is not there. Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay. Hit main menu, you died. It should, like, that was my first time dying. Why? Okay. Alright, so I do like that he actually turns around and engages with you versus just like you can jump over him and hit him from the other side, and so it actually works really well. This does give me a lot of Mario vibes though, you know, I will say that, because of the way it's set up, like in a castle, and then it's saying the whole time throughout the game that you're trying to save your friend, and then there's this guy imprisoning your friend or whatever, right? Alright, try again should be the first one, not main menu. Alright, so again, that same problem, like when I respawn, I shouldn't be seeing the overlap on the things there. Okay, so this boss is not a little bit harder, but he's definitely the worthy opponent at the end. You know, that's what you want to aim for, and that looks good. Alright, so to show you as well, before we end this, because we will get to the end of this soon. Okay. Alright. First, that's going up. Alright, so we can go get our friend. It's reflected on the ceiling, so you might want to change that as well. But I will say this though, right? Okay, so let me go into this real quick. On the how to play, your attack is left mouse and your block is right mouse, so make sure you update this. I said that in the main menu too. Okay, so we saved our friend. Thank you, just about time. I've been held captive for months. Saved your friend, and that's the end. So, overall, it's a great game. There's still a few minor issues to fix, but overall, I have a lot of fun playing it, and y'all have done a very good job with it. Make sure you fix that wave system and the sewers level, and then maybe after the game releases, then to put more abilities in to gain the upper hand on your enemies if you're just going to have them readily available on the character. Unless you want to do a pickup, you can always do a pickup and they can gain that ability as they go through the game, but not have it initially. So just some thoughts for later, but overall, great game, and we'll see y'all on future editions of Elemental Umbrella, so stay tuned.